Okay, let's see if this still works. Um, Hello everybody, my name is Commander Spay. Yes, it's been a while, and I said I was gonna get back to this, but I had some stuff come up again, so I had to take another pause. The internet decided to go down the crapper, so yeah. But we are going to be looking at a new gun tuber. This is his first video for this channel. He also has another channel talking about his service in the Navy and a few of his videos that he kept when he came home. But yeah, this is his first gun video. From what I understand, he is a bit of a clown. He likes to crack jokes. But yeah. Let's see what we've got here with his first video. Some good choreography, good music. Oh. Well, that's a unique intro now, isn't it? I don't know if the audio's coming through, so if anyone's in chat, could you please let me know? My house. Let's see, what patches do we got here? Let's see, let's go back a bit. I think that's a patch given to those who were on his ship during COVID season. Got a few wing patches. I think for those were the fighter squadrons that were on his carrier. The Black Knight Squadron, I think one VFA 154. Some Corona bottle patches. A Pacific patch. He's got quite the collection. Some more Black Knights right there. There's some Tomcatters right by his head. Alright, here we go. 2-inch squares. He's trying to be fair. Let's see. Yeah, you don't really need the sights for a shotgun. Kind of overkill. Safety off. There we go. A little high. There we go. Got it. Pellet spread, I think you mean, but... Boom, boom, boom. Quite the spread. No, probably 1 or 2 more shots. Safety back on. Oh, come on. There. Oh, almost. There you go. Got a nice color code to it. Plus, it's an AR platform. Yeah, from what I understand, that 12 gauge AR don't have great sights because of how low they are. I'm not sure if audio's coming through. Oh my, yeah, that'll do it. Let's see. Let me check on my phone. Okay, yep. It seems audio is not going through. Oh boy, looks like I got a few things I gotta fix. Why is the audio not going through? What's going on here? Oops, camera down. No, it's dead. Oh boy. I have no idea why the audio is not working. Hang on, let's see. What is going on here? It's linked to the desktop, but it's not going through it. What is going on? Let's see. Can I make another one? Can I replace the old one? Because I don't want anything if it's not gonna work. I don't want it if it's not gonna work. Oh, is it because I have it hooked up to this HDMI splitter? Oh god, please don't tell me that's what it's doing. Oh god. That would be a pain in the ass if that is what it's doing. Ugh, for fuck's sakes.
Then I climb up here.
Oh, is it back to working now?
My favorite one. Take a look at this.
Hang on, let me...
This was a green apple drink. A 7-Eleven Select. 12 gauge birdshot. Split it in
so
two.
it's on now. I'm gonna start the video.
Last one's up there, so don't even try and get that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to his first shot. Try again.
Determine the spread of these rounds. Let's get to it.
Okay, here we go.
This will be my first time shooting this gun. Let's see how it goes, shall we?
Round 2. Fight.
It's a shotgun. I'll flip down the sights.
Yeah, let's leave the subtitles on.
I think I went high.
Maybe a little bit. There we go.
So I think that gives us a good idea of the bullet spread, also especially the power coming from it. Let's go ahead and dump the rest of this mag, shall we? I hit 2 out of 5.
Yeah.
So you can see, gun's empty, mag's empty.
For that distance with a
I'm gonna
shotgun,
put that in there just for right now, empty,
normal,
so
I think.
don't need to worry about it. Let's go up and check it out. I think it's dead.
No, it's not dead. 2 more shots.
Now, if you take a
maybe
look
it will
down
be.
range, I got us some fun glass bottles to shoot, and I got a camera set up so you can get a close-up angle of all the fun. Let's go ahead. Safety off.
Person on the camera's doing a very good job.
Turn safety back on, Jesus. It's my first time actually taking this gun out. First time using this gun. So far, not heavily impressed. However, does look badass. Anyways, let's get right to it, shall we? Flip up those sights. Okay.
3.
Never mind how I have my
2.
sheet pushed so hard against it. These sights sit so low, but hey, they come stock with it, so let's do this.
I think that's 3 out of 3.
Now, if that doesn't make you horny, I don't know what does.
Okay. That's one way to put it, but he's not wrong.
All right, next up we got one of the most disgusting drinks to ever grace this earth. Prime. I genuinely don't understand why people like that. I've tried it. There's a reason it's a range target and not a drink.
I don't even need to try it to know it's absolutely disgusting. The smell of it alone is terrible.
I guess that's a hit, maybe. So, my downrange camera fell. Let's go make sure it's not damaged, shall we?
Away it goes. And it's leaking. Whoops.
Still working there?
No, it's dead.
I got a couple of scratches, just $58. Good recording, sweet. All right.
Look at your can.
Now that's a laugh.
Oh, damn. All right, so this one, it's pissing just like it should be. Stuff's disgusting. Then I climb up here. My favorite one. Take a look at this. This was a green apple drink, like 7-Eleven Select.
Wow, the
12 gauge birdshot, split it
whatever
in
it's called
two.
was right.
And the last one's up there, so don't even try and get that.
Yeah, I can't reach that one. My arms are not that long.
Are they? I couldn't tell.
That last prime though,
It looked pretty long to me.
properly ventilated.
Oh yes.
Also, I just want to see right now, I'm not sponsored by Black Rifle, but hey, if any of y'all are watching this and you want to sponsor me, please.
Go, 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 go.
Is it jammed?
Yeah, it's jamming again.
Darn it. You just got jammed.
Ooh. Good teaching moment.
Finger off the trigger.
This right here, you see that? Put your gun on safety. Now it's trying to double feed. We want to do? Pull it back like that. See that stovepipe right there? Whole
There we
magazine.
go. Good, good.
Then,
Yeah, how did you not
as long as
drop
they're not
those?
damaged, primer's not already been pre-struck, go ahead and feed them back in your magazine. If it happens again, we know it's the ammo, not the gun. However, I doubt it's the ammo, because again, haven't even broken this thing in yet. All right.
Yeah, it looks like it's not very compliant. Down they go. Shot the butt off of that one, didn't he?
When you stop and think about it, there's so many guns in Georgia. If the devil went down there, this is probably how it would really go.
Yeah, most likely. Although I don't think his head would be on the ground already. That's a foot.
I hit the holes that already exist. How?
Right?
I hit the holes that already exist. How does that happen? With birdshot especially, how does that happen? Devil's full of bullshit in 3, 2, 1.
Well, I guess we're past the 30-second mark, so I guess for YouTube's sake it is
This time I think it
swear
worked.
safe.
He ate lead.
He's got a big mouth.
I mean, he's the devil.
You're right. You're right.
That'll
When
bring
you
us
put it
around
like that, you right.
to the end of the first Blue Falcon video. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Alex Marzo, and this is what you should not do with a shotgun. Thank you guys so much
Smartass.
for watching the first Blue Falcon video. But before we go, I just want to tell you guys about something really, really important, really, really serious. Memorial Day.
Oh boy.
I know a lot of people are like, it's just a 3-day weekend, 4-day weekend, whatever you want to look at it as. Time to take a look out and drink a couple beers. It's a lot more than that. Our nation's freedom. I don't want to get political. I don't want to get argumentative. But I do want to state that the original meaning is a celebration of remembrance of those who died, protecting your right to take water and drink a beer, protecting your right to go out to the range and shoot like we did here, protecting your right to free speech. I, as a U.S. Navy veteran, personally take this very serious, and I think it's very important that everybody should as well. There are people that have fought and died for you to have your freedoms. So when you take your boat out on the water, take your camper up in the mountains, take a few minutes, take a moment of silence, maybe pour a beer, whatever you think, and remember those who died protecting their freedoms. And if you choose to celebrate to remember them, celebrate, because I can guarantee you damn well many of them would want their lives celebrated. I know if I died over there, I'd want to be celebrated. I want to end this video the way I'm not going to be ending any other video. A moment of silence. For those who stayed around throughout this last bit of the video, thank you.
think this is probably one of the most important things anyone can look at right now. Because a lot of people seem to think that just because we are in this country that we are free. No, that's not the case. Never has been. I'm not going to get political on it. I'm just like he said, he's a military veteran. He was a Navy veteran. My brother was a Navy veteran. My grandfather was a Navy veteran. My mother's cousin was an Army vet. I have two other great grandfathers that were Navy vets during World War II. So I come from a long line of military family. I was going to serve myself, but was not able to due to circumstance. I can easily say that this gets forgotten a lot because freedom is not free. There is always a sacrifice made, and the sacrifice that the veterans come home, their sacrifice was becoming someone else, coming home to an unfamiliar location. They pretty much sacrificed who they were before they went to become what they became, and they lose so much of themselves in the line of duty, whether it's in actual combat or here in the States. They sacrifice a lot. And like what this says, all gave some, which is the ones that come home, but this is just as important. Many did not come home. We have been fighting for not just the freedom of the states, but for so other people could have the same freedoms, the same rights. There is a lot of problems within our own country. I will never deny that. But we thought it's best that it is the right of all to be free. And so they were more than happy to try and help them do that. Yes, they have made mistakes. There were complications, so on and so forth. But they truly believed that it was for a good cause to help others get out of shitty situations. I truly hope that we can end this era of hate and fear and move on to an era of peace and kindness. And maybe someday there won't be a need for young men and women to sacrifice so much, to come home to so little. It really hurts to know that a lot of them that come home, especially after Vietnam, were ridiculed like it was their choice to even go. Because draft dodging is scum of the earth, in my opinion. If you were selected, that means you have an opportunity to experience new cultures, but it does not always often mean that you are going to the front as well. Who knows? Maybe you get sent to somewhere in Hawaii or Los Angeles or Washington, D.C. It did not always mean that you were going right to the front. But I am thankful that I know many military veterans, whether they saw combat or not, have been willing to forgive what a lot of people have done to them for what they have gone and seen and done. And I will never forget the sacrifice of those who never came home. I will always treasure their lives, their stories, their sacrifice. and I will always stand beside their families. Because just because I didn't serve, I have many family that do. And I think I am obligated because I am a family of military veterans that I should step up and help them as best I can. Yes, right now I don't have that opportunity. I have a lot going on in my own stuff that I have to recover from. Financially, I'm not always that great as well. But for my family putting on the flag on their arm, their right arm, and going to serve, and theirs, the military believes as soon as you put on the uniform, you become family. Real uniform, not just some pretender, stolen valor bullcrap. But if you put on the uniform, you become family. And I think those amongst relatives and friends of those who did serve, it extends to that. So in my mind, their sacrifice is painful enough for me too, because I know what they go through. I see it. I used to see it every day when I was working other jobs that would require me to help those people. But whenever I get the opportunity, I will comfort them, I will stand beside them, I will hold them. But, you know, the sacrifice they have to go through, whether they come home or not, is far, far greater than what we have to deal with here in the States. So, yeah. Don't always take for granted what you have. Because my mother's cousin, due to his service, he got sick and he passed away before I had even turned 1 year old. So I never got to learn his stories, and that's what hurts a lot for me, anyways. I am still very grateful for his service and the fact that he, from what I have been told, he wanted to go to Kuwait to fight in the Gulf War, not to help his own country, but to help the people that were being oppressed by Saddam. He got his wish and went. He did his part. And it's what led to him getting sick. But to the veterans out there, alive or not, you are my heroes, and you will forever be my heroes. I wish to someday stand beside you in some way, shape, or form. Continue being the amazing people you are every single day. And never give up. Because I know a good soldier never leaves a man behind. And I'm not leaving you behind. I will carry you to hell, out of hell, if I have to. We are brothers and sisters. I will always be there for you. Remember those who died to protect your freedom. What did he say his name was? Alex? Let's see.
What's going on, everyone? Future Alex here at an undisclosed location.
Okay, so it's future Alex. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, this guy is very impressive. For his first actual gun video, I am impressed. He has great qualities in his heart. He has a big heart. Seems to be. He seems to have his heart in the right place. He seems to know what he's doing. And that's what you look for in a gun tuber. Because you don't want some knucklehead thinking he knows what he's doing. Because then you're probably going to just end up watching someone get himself killed. Which is not what you're here for. You don't want to watch someone unalive themselves. Then again, there are a lot of weirdos online that take a kick out of that. But I am not one of those people. I would rather people get to go home. But that is all from me on my end. My name is Commander Spay, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day. That is all I had today. Just a quick react stream. And I hope you guys have enjoyed that. Yeah. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you whenever I manage to put together another stream. Take care.